Every man has two countries, France and his own.
My name is Sylvie Bigar. I'm a food and travel writer. I'm both French and American. I live in New York. I write about food and travel. And I have recently written a book, Cassoulet Confessions, which has two stories. One personal obsession with cassoulet, the French bean and meat stew, and the other, the story of my family throughout the 20th century. Cassoulet is known by foodies and it's known by Francophiles. You start with beans and usually you put duck confit, which means duck cooked in its own fat, plus pork, sometimes lamb, sometimes tomatoes, vegetables, and herbs. We know that cassoulet takes 3 days to make, and everybody is rolling their eyes when they hear this. However, my recipe tester, Marion Sultan, and I have devised a faster recipe that you can start in the morning and you can eat cassoulet at night. In fact, when I realized that I couldn't shake this crazy stew, and people were making fun of me. I mean, even my mother, who was very literary, she would say to me year after year, so, what are you writing about? Anything, maybe a little more intellectual? I knew that there was something in that region that had sort of gotten its grips into my psyche. And I imagined that perhaps I had ancestry in that region. Within all of this quest, the one thing that I knew remained the same was the fact that I was Jewish. I am absolutely a cassoulet diplomat. I think what makes sense is to look at this as a sort of an ode to the French terroir.